In this video, I'll be talking about how you can get more from hosted desktops. I'm Jack from GoCloud, one of the UK's most flexible hosted desktop providers, here to bring you top tips on operating a remote workforce. Once your business starts using hosted desktops, you'll notice a few upgrades to functionality that make a huge difference. Hosted desktops are a must-have system when working remotely. We don't just mean home working, as they also enable you and your teams to work seamlessly when visiting clients, attending events, running stalls at career fairs, and even whilst on the move. The nature of hosted desktops is that there are only positive changes. The switch is designed to be imperceptible to staff because they continue to access their familiar desktops with their files, folders, software, emails, and shortcuts exactly where they should be. Even their desktop wallpaper, choice of screensaver, and other system preferences remain the same as before, making it identical to their previous system that was hosted on individual hardware. However, once they start using their hosted desktop, they'll notice a few upgrades that make a huge difference, such as a faster user experience, automatic updates for their operating system and software, advanced security that keeps the system performing at peak efficiency, and the ability to access their own desktop from any device, anywhere they like, at any time. When you think about external hard drives and USB sticks, they really are quite old-fashioned. Granted, they're much more modern than floppy disks and CD-ROMs, but the very act of carrying data around on a physical storage device is unnecessarily risky. Imagine if you broke your external hard drive or simply dropped your USB stick in your cuppa. All of that data has disappeared in an instant. If you have it backed up elsewhere, you'll have to travel there to get it. If you don't have it backed up, it's gone for good. With hosted desktops from GoCloud, all of your digital information is stored remotely in our state-of-the-art UK data centres. Simply access your personal hosted desktop from home, the office, or anywhere you need it, and voila, everything you require is right there in an instant. This also removes the duplicate files and accidental overwrites that inevitably come with storing your data on multiple devices, making it an error-proof system for every member of staff. Remote working is nothing new, but it was progressing very slowly before the pandemic made it essential for companies of all shapes and sizes. One of the main issues was digital security, as business owners worried that even the most trustworthy employees could fall victim to malware and hackers when accessing company data outside of the premises. Add to this the possibility of simply losing a device, such as leaving a laptop on a train or a smartphone in a cafe, and there's also the risk of unauthorized users being able to read, edit, and share your sensitive information. Hosted desktops from GoCloud remove this concern entirely, thanks to the outstanding security measures that remain in place at all times, such as 256-bit encryption, powerful antivirus software, two-factor authentication, ISO 27001 certification, and isolated Citrix Windows environment, so that your server is always located on its own individual hardware within our secure data centers. Combine all of the features I've just said, and you have an extremely safe and secure network across your entire company. The two-factor authentication is especially useful, as a hosted desktop simply can't be accessed on a lost device by an unauthorized user, no matter how hard they try. Another irritating issue that comes with traditional desktops that are hosted on your own hardware is limited space. This will soon slow down your system, and can also lead to other issues such as applications or even the computer itself crashing halfway through a task, which is even worse if you haven't recently saved the file you're working on. With hosted desktops, you never run out of storage space, as all of your data is stored securely in GoCloud's sophisticated UK data centres. As a result, it's accessible to your company's users 24/7, whilst fully safeguarded against viruses, worms, hackers, and ransomware. Thanks to your entire IT infrastructure having no duplicate or unnecessary files, you use your storage much more efficiently too. If you start to approach your data limit, we'll let you know, and you can upgrade for a very affordable price. No more sluggish operating systems, no more choosing which files to delete, just a smooth user experience every single day. GoCloud Hosted Cloud Solution allows your team to access their files, data, and applications remotely from any place on any device. If you're interested in finding out about how GoCloud can help your business, check out our website at gocloud.co.uk.